Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. Eddie Farmer is on the mound for Houston in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, his last outing, he got his big first win of his career. Really impressive, and it's so exciting to see a guy get that. I think we're on our way to watching this guy do some things. It's going to be fun to see him pitch again, coming off that big first win for himself.
Coming to the plate now, Luis MacArthur is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
High in the air out to center field. Trout is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 21, James Loney.
In now, James Loney. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
1-2 pitch to Loney. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Michael Lambert gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, as I look at this game, there's one number that jumps out to me. Opposing right-handed batters have hit under 200. He has dominated them. So I know he's looking at this lineup and figuring out who are the guys I can get out, and I right now look right at those right-handed hitters.
So striding forward now, Gary Cox. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
1-1, here it comes. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single. He'll get it into second. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Now at the plate, David Lee. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Settling in now, Michael Lee. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Batting fourth.
Digging in, number 3. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Second and third here, 1 man out. And a curveball gets away, and this ought to be a passed ball. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And it's a defensive meltdown there as the go-ahead run scores on what should be a passed ball. Working for the punch-out and the offering. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So here's Joe Mauer. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
High pop-up. Loney is under it near the mound. And that's the third out. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels nothing. So stepping in, Jack Fortune. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ooh, good changeup. Just missed inside. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Just got a piece up the line, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Into the box now, Raul Cedeno, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Raul Cedeno goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Jake Marisnick is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
He gives up a single there, but he retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Batting 7th, right fielder, George Bowden.
Into the box, George Bowden. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Angels held in check there. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in now, Mike Trout. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
This is an interesting matchup, Matt. These are 2 of the best players in the league. You got a possible MVP candidate in the hitter and a possible Cy Young Award winner in the pitcher. What a matchup.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels.
Batting 7th.
And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here's Eric Ibar now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. That's wide, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Stepping into the box, George
leading off with the Angels.
7, 8,
Right
9.
fielder,
Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Bowden.
First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, number 20. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Trout is there, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, catcher, number 70.
Into the box, number 70. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that's through for a hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box now, Luis MacArthur. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in once again, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Cox.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 0-1 on its way. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Skied into straightaway right. Bowden is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, number 3. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
The 2-0 on the way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. From the belt, the pitch, and they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Lee is on his way home. In to score, the runner from second. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Another one sent foul. 3 runs already home here. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ibar.
Here's Eric Ibar now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Two out here and a runner at second. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Set to deal on 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Astros 4 and the Angels nothing. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Brad Miller.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1 to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And this is fouled at the plate. Line drive to left. And Loney has a base hit.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jack Fortune. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Astros lead this one 4-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, is able to hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Now another 1-2. Grounded to short. Miller's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. And he misses. 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Stepping in, Gary Cox. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch on the way. And another foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Raul Cedeno comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cedeno.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Striding in, Jake Marisnick. He singled his last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, George Bowden, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready once again, David Lee. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Number 3 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Yeah, Matt, you know, if you got 100 pitches already in the 5th, I don't see him getting deep in the game at all. This is really at the critical juncture.
Ready with the 1-0. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it is on 3-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 13, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Lee rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Jaime Garcia is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Jaime Garcia.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Three and 0 now. Eric Ibar would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Here's a high pop-up. Cedeno is there for it. And that retires the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels nothing. Striding in once again, number 20. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
A changeup over the inside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Number 3 is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 70.
Ready for another chance. Number 70. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in. Another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Luis MacArthur.
Into the box, Luis MacArthur, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is fouled straight back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Brad Miller, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Comes set and the 0-1, and he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get 1 man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Stepping in now, James Loney, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Line toward the alley in left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Eric Ibar. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. 3-0 now. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. That one's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
This is the type of batter pitchers hate to face. He's not a guy that's going to swing and miss often. He battles and battles, and he's a tough out, puts the ball in play, gets a lot of hits. He's a tough at bat.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runners back. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, this is how you write it up when you're making your batting order. Bottom of the lineup and set it up for the top. You're in trouble now.
Gary Cox.
In now, Gary Cox, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. David Lee is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marisnick ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
The batter.
Into the box,
shortstop,
David Lee, as the
Lee.
sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Oh, that'll
The
make
right
you smile as a
fielder,
pitcher.
number 8.
You make a good pitch, you blow the
Lee.
guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. MacArthur is up with it. Throw on Deloney is in time for the 3rd out. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready once again,
Leading off for
Jack
the Angels,
Fortune. He'll try and do what he can to work toward
Jack
cutting into this
Fortune.
big deficit. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
That misses. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Raul Cedeno,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Bases are empty. One man out. Three and two now. And that misses for ball four.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 32, George Bowden.
So striding in, George Bowden. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a changeup right down the middle.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
One and two. Here it comes. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Wow,
Now
this
batting.
manager must be pulling his
Number
hair out.
20.
Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 20. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 8 and the Angels nothing. Digging in to try it again. Number 3. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Way out in front. Now the 0-2 from Garcia. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Well, he went for the big swing, and he ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
So here's Joe Mauer. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set. Here it comes. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
Here's Eric Ibar now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back in standing. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 8-0. Digging in and looking for more, number 70. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch, and he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning.
Luis MacArthur.
Into the box now, Luis MacArthur. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Brad Miller.
Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ready on 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still 8-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the windup and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A chance here for Miller at short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Now batting, Brandon Belt. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. Home run number 9 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting. Left
Standing
fielder,
in now, Gary Cox, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 delivery. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now
Good
batting.
range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, David Lee. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Michael Lee would be next. 2 out, nobody on. That one's in there. 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And don't
Now
forget,
batting.
he gave up a long ball
Right
earlier
fielder,
in this inning, so you can
Michael
understand why he
Lee.
wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in, Michael Lee. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here comes the 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. Gloved by Miller. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's the Astros 9 and the Angels nothing. Yeah, beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show. Here's the first baseman, James Loney.
Leading
He's
off
going to
for the
lead
Angels,
things off in their half
first
of the
baseman,
ninth
number
as they
21,
try to avoid the dreaded
James
shutout.
Loney.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jack Fortune.
So coming to the plate, Jack Fortune. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Lee has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Now batting, third baseman, Raul Cedeno.
Into the box now, Raul Cedeno. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Eddie Farmer earns the win, his second, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Angels, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.